Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you again. This time we're going to go over to gossipandbossip.com, and this is about Ari Fletcher. She makes child abuse allegations against Taina Williams, warns she'll expose her Herbo hops in the pettiness if the pettiness persists. Okay? A Chicago rapper, his baby's mother, and his fiance had a whirlwind trade shade on Thursday that dominated social media. Okay? Ari Fletcher, the ex-girlfriend slash mother of Herbo's child, called out Herbo's pregnant fiance, Taina Williams, in a series of posts accusing her of abusing her son. Yoshan, I apologize if I mispronounced the name, and leaving a scar on his face. This is one of the posts that were made. Okay. Moving on with the article, it says the beef began Thursday when Fletcher shared a video of Yoshan throwing a tantrum because he overheard a joke about her having another baby. The child, age 3, was seen pouting and hitting his mom over the alleged news while saying, yes, you are. You're having another baby and I should go, and that, and that makes me cry. Okay. I am not going to play the video here. You can go and check that out for yourself. You know, YouTube is kind of like a stickler for anything, regardless if you deem it to be harmless or not. Us as content creators, we still have to abide by the guidelines, okay? The clip apparently caused fans to wonder if the child was feeling neglected by his famous father, who welcomed a son, Essex, with Taina Williams, and is expecting a daughter with the influencer. Hasbro responds to Ari Fletcher's video. Hasbro blasted his baby mom over the video and alleged that she thinks that she was sick for creating a false narrative. In the statement, it says, what the F type of sick individual human being do you have to be to want a 3-year-old to despise or not like his own siblings? Okay? Said the Chicago rapper, influencer. I don't get it. A mother's relationship with a child and a child's father's relationship with a child are two totally different relationships. I hope y'all find something in life that will actually love y'all unconditionally. And that's the end of the statement. Okay? This is also a video which I will post down in the comments. You can go check that out yourself. Alright? It goes on to say that opened up the floodgates, and the Insta model responded with allegations that Hasbro's fiance did something to the child, resulting in the scar. Okay? Ari Fletcher makes abuse allegations against Taina Williams. In a statement, it says, how about to tell the truth for once, wrote Fletcher. Tell them how my son came home with a scar on him and saying what Taina did to him while you wasn't home. And even though he told you out of his own mouth what she did, and he was crying and she didn't help him, and she's mean to him, and he don't like her and ish, happened while you wasn't home. Okay. So messy. And another statement, it says, you set up and sit in front of her. That's my baby, that my baby was lying. She added, that's why you haven't seen your son for real. That's why he probably doesn't want me to have no more kids, because the way your other baby mama treats him. When you finally come to where we live, you got him for one day, posted on Instagram, and left. Hasbro denied the allegations, calling people who believe them stupid, and Tiana Williams entered the chat. Okay, and you can always go over to the shade room. They always have the, for a brief moment, give it up to the shade room. Like, they always have the snapshots, the screenshots, or whatnot. Like, a side note, the shade room is doing their thing. You should definitely go check out their page for real. But anyway, it's a lot more to unpack. So this is where we're going with this. It says Tiana Williams defended herself against Fletcher's allegations with a video of Yoshawn laughing and playing while in her presence. She also said she hopes Fletcher finds healing, and said she was sickened by the model's behavior. In a statement, it says, I allowed you to create a false narrative about me in the past, but I will not let you create this narrative when it comes to a child that I have so much love for, Williams publicly wrote. Anyone that knows me knows I would never lay a finger on him or any child. I have always had to hide my love for Yoshawn out of respect for you and your wishes. When I met Herb, I knew he was a part of the package. I signed up for this even with all the drama that came with it. Okay. Oh, cute. Okay. In another statement, it says, one thing you will not do is attack my character when it comes to being a parent and accuse me of child abuse. She added, you have continuously attacked me as I sit here 8 months pregnant, emotionally drained. It's sickening to me that you have that much hatred for me, that you would portray me in this light. Regardless of how you may feel about me, I love Yoshawn. I pray that you find whatever healing you need, okay? And this is the other one of a post, okay? Ari Fletcher releases receipts, okay? It says Ari Fletcher wasn't finished with her rant. She then went live on Instagram to release receipts in the form of audio clips. Shortly after Williams posted her response, Fletcher went live to purported receipts of her son calling the influencer mean. And then in another statement, it says, why don't you like Tiana? Asked a woman in the audio clip. Because I don't, says the child. What did she do to make you want to shoot her? A woman in the clip is heard asking, she threw a pillow at me. The child responded, it hurt me. What? Let me reserve it to the end. She also demanded that Williams remove Yoshawn from her social media accounts, or else you have 20 minutes to delete my son off of your page before I post what you really don't want me want me to post this time I'm going to tell you. Last time I'm going to tell you. Williams then promptly deleted the child from her page. Fletcher concluded the big blow up with a tweet mocking Williams. Yeah, definitely messy. Definitely messy. And then we're gonna go over to the next one. Okay. Cause this right here, you know what? I'm not even going to continue with that. But what I will say, in short, that like this is like, come on, man. It's ways to handle like like why do it have to like come to a point to where as though you constantly throw. Keep in mind, everything that I'm about to say is allegedly. It's my opinion. It has no burn. I don't have any insider knowledge. I don't take nobody's side. I just try to give my opinion fairly, regardless if you accept that or not. Just know I have no insider information. I'm not trying to make either party look bad. I do not encourage anyone to go over to anyone's page and spread hate to anyone. That's not something that I would do. And as always, everything is allegedly. How, with that being said, keep in mind that this is a 3-year-old child. Okay? Also keep in mind that some 3-year-olds, and I'm not saying that it's her, I'm just saying, regular stuff. If you ever been around a 3-year-old, you can kind of identify what some of the moves and patterns that 3-year-old children have, okay? I just find it really, like, why do people just, you tape a 3-year-old saying these things. It's a process in which to do things. It just seems like it's like a whole exposed thing. It's let me tell you what I would have did, okay? And this is in general. This is what I would have did. If I would have had a 3-year-old son or daughter, whichever one, and I have a feeling that my child is being harmed or hurt or mistreated or neglected in some way, I'm going to the police. I'm not getting on nobody's social media doing no recordings unless there's actual, you know what I'm saying, actual scars, actual, not that I'm saying that it might not, allegedly it might not be. However, I'm not going on nobody's social media to slander anyone. I'm going to the police station. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to seek justice for my child. I'm going to take my child to the hospital and have my child thoroughly examined to make sure that there is no signs of neglect or abuse there before I levy allegations against some, like, people. We got, and this is one of the reasons why I always say allegedly whenever I do a story, because for the simple fact, like, stuff like this will get a person in really big trouble. This just does not only extend to content creators or people that does commentaries or blogs or whatever the case is online. This extends to celebrities too. And I just think that it's really crazy that some people in general will go on social media before they go to the authorities. Like, I'm not understanding the train of thought with that. I'm not understanding that it's not a conversation, regardless if you don't like the person, regardless if you don't like who the person is with, or whatever the case is. I'm not understanding why the conversation is not being had with the father. And if the father does not take the allegations seriously, or whatever the case, then you do what you have to do. You get a mediator, you go to the authorities, you go through the process. If that's the case, like, you don't go on social media to let the whole world know and put a narrative out there that may or may not be true. You know what I'm saying? I can't for the life of me figure out why this is a thing. Every time something I'm going on social media. Like, at this point, it's clout chasing. In general, it is clout chasing. It is sympathy fishing. For me, like, like I said, allegedly, because I don't know the particulars of what's going on or whatever the case is, but it just seemed like, come on, like, who does this? This is one thing that I have a pet peeve about. If anybody know me that has watched my videos, or I've been online with my homegirls or whatever, one of my biggest pet peeves is kids. I do not play when it comes to children. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel that children should be used as leverage. And I'm not saying that's what's happening. I'm saying in general. Me as a person. Don't use your kids as leverage. Don't use your kids to gain sympathy or have the general public on your side, because at the end of the day, the only people that is raising that child is you and the child's father, or the child's mother, vice versa, however way you want to put it. So why would, I just don't get it. I don't understand it. It really grinds my gears. I just don't understand the thought process of some of the stuff that I be hearing, and some of the stuff that's, that's being put out here. I truly do hope that they come to some type of agreement, some type of middle ground, because as I said in countless other videos, the main priority is the well-being of the child. And there's no reason that me, talking about me, or just in general, would run to social media to be like, oh, look at this, because you don't let it go. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not look, once a relationship or anything, whatever the case is, businessship, partnership is over, it's over. It is over. It is done. Let it, look, in general, I'm just just be happy. You know what I mean? Like, unless you can prove, it's not like what they say, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove type thing. And I'm, at this point, I'm just like, if that's all you putting out, you know what I'm saying? I mean, has anybody ever seen the TV show Kids Say the Darndest Things? You know what I'm saying? I mean, where's the discernment? Where's the it's a lot of lacking with this, but I'm not gonna rant no more. I just hope that all parties come to a common ground. The main priority is the children, the child, regardless of it. I don't understand why you would want a child to hate their siblings, or speak negatively or bad about their siblings, or in general insinuate that the reason why they're not having any more kids is because of this, that, and the third. That is a choice. That is a personal choice that you make. That is a personal choice. So I just don't. Yeah, and with that being said, please drop down in the comments. Let me know how you feel. Like I said, everything that I've said is in general and is allegedly. I have no specific information. I'm not on nobody's side. But this is just like, you better. You know, you're raising children. Children grow up to be adults. What parents do to children has a lasting effect on that child. Trust and believe. That's why I don't believe in bashing the mother or the father. The child will find out how their parent is. You ain't got to sit up there 24/7 and tell the mother slash father, tell the child about the mother slash father, how they was, how evil they was, how bad they was. How you don't have to do that. The child will find out. Trust me. Like, you don't have to. Anyway, just drop down in the comments, you guys. I'm about to get up out of here because I feel like, yeah, allegedly. And we gonna leave it at that. And I'll holler at y'all in the next one.